purpose of the Office of Professional Standards is to bridge the gap between Cleveland Police Department and the citizens of Cleveland. The types of complaints we receive are lack of service, unprofessional behavior, improper procedures, excessive force, improper stops. The most common ones would be lack of service and unprofessional behavior. A lot of people feel like officers did not do enough to help them. So the importance of police oversight is to bridge the gap between the community and the police. My name is James Ouk. I'm an investigator with the Office of Professional Standards. I've been a lifelong Clevelander. So I was born and raised here in Cleveland, born on the west side, born at Fairview Hospital actually, 150th and Curitas. My family came here back in the 80s, came as refugees from Cambodia, so they settled here. My parents met at John Marshall, so we're at our roots here in Cleveland. It's home. Really, it's rewarding. Being able to help my community, being close to my family still, being familiar with the area is nice. It's like when I have a complaint or an investigation on the west side, it's like, oh, I know the spot exactly. So it ties it all together. I've worked from the casino. I've done anti-money laundering, fraud prevention, and I'm bringing my skills here to the office to investigate police misconduct. I bring several years doing anti-money laundering and fraud prevention, and this was the perfect meshing of helping my community as well as growing my skill sets. Conducting investigations into police misconduct seemed like a great opportunity, not only for myself, but to better my community. So the investigations into the police, whether that's conducting interviews, canvassing, reviewing body cam footage. So an average day for me would be, I come in, I look at my cases, I try to touch every case every day. I have a checklist on all of them. It helps me stay organized. Review body cam footage, interview witnesses, interview officers. Lots of policy review. I feel like I'm looking at policies and procedures, GPOs all day. A lot of review on laws and civil rights, things along those lines. And then writing cases. A lot of case writing, but just type away and got a nice rubric and structure to fill everything in to make it as smooth as possible. A lot of times when people call or they have a complaint or they file an allegation in some way, they're in crisis. That's the bottom line. So a good specific example is a woman was evicted from her home wrongly. But she didn't have the resources or know of the resources to go about on how to handle that. So she filed a complaint on the officers. However, she just needed to go to civil court and housing court. She just needed steered in that right direction. And like, hey, I hear you, your problems, we can fix those. She explained her circumstances with me, and I used my resources here at the office because we have so many people from diverse backgrounds, from housing court, prosecutor's office. So I just spoke with the team. I'm like, hey, I have this. I feel like it's not the nature of the complaint isn't really against officers. She just needs help getting housing. So how can I help her? And the team rallied together behind that, and we sent her to Edna, and she was able to get housing vouchers. She was able to file her housing court issues. So we were a good resource for her. The work itself is rewarding. Because it does fill that need to be able to help the community. That's probably the biggest thing, is helping the community. So there's people in crisis out there, and they feel like they have nobody to turn to, and then we're a good resource for them to alleviate those possible symptoms. So without oversight, there can be officers that aren't held accountable for their negative actions that could be detrimental to the trust of the citizens, and we're there to also protect the police from false complaints or negative allegations. So I believe that OPS is the perfect way to bridge the police and the citizens.